much every card in this deck comes common. So there's really no excuse for nobody to be able to make this deck. It's easy to make. Literally easy to make. And that is if you're running the cheap version of the deck. So we're just going to kind of go through the deck and I guess explain a little bit. Anyway, the deck runs, well, our version of the deck runs 3 Shura. Basically, you just attack into a monster and special summon a Blackwing monster from your deck with, like, I don't remember, what was it? Yeah, 5000 less stack. It runs 3 Sirocco. Now, just keep in mind that every one of these monsters comes common, except for maybe 1, or 2. He runs 3 Sirocco. You can normal summon him when your opponent has a monster on their side of the field. Otherwise, he takes a tribute. 3 Bora. This dude basically pierces, and when you have basically when you play a Bora combo, you normal summon a monster, then special summon Bora because of his effect. Ours runs 2 Blizzard because that's all we had. You can run 3 Blizzard. It's up to you.
Note that you cannot get Blizzard with Shura.
Yeah, you can't get Blizzard with Shura. What?
It can't be special summoned.
Oh yeah, Blizzard can't be special summoned. 2 value. This is the one exception to the hollow aspect of the deck. This card only comes holographic, so that's
still like a $4.
Yeah, it's a $4 card, so I mean it's pretty easy to get among what other cards are going for this format. So Kalut, common, and keep in mind, like most of the commons in this deck are worth like literally 50 cents a piece. I mean, a few of them might be worth like $1, but still. Gale, this card comes rare. You don't have to buy it gold rare. That's the only version we have right now. Not trying to show off or anything, but that literally is. This is like the only copy of Gale we have at the moment.
We're showing off because the best card we've shown so far is Gold Gale.
Yeah, that is the best card we've showed off. So we're showing off a Gold Gale, guys, because that's like seriously, everybody wants this card these days, especially in the game.
So good.
This card trumps everything. But yeah, if you don't run Gale in this deck, seriously, don't run the deck. I'm just kidding.
At 3, you know, it'd be worth like, you know.
I'm just kidding, guys. You can still run the deck without Gale, but you really need Gale. He makes the deck so much better. Dark Arm, the card comes super. He is so easy to get, considering back in the day when he was like a $500 card.
That's when he first came out.
That's when he first came out, obviously.
But
still, he was like a $200 card.
Why is there...
I put Breaker in there. You don't have to run Breaker. I threw it in there just because if you want a high beater...
It's filler.
It's filler, and he's not hard to get. He's common. Spirit Reaper, filler, it's common. You can replace those with whatever, but if you just want to run the same build, run those. Now, this is seriously probably going to be the most expensive card in the deck, but it's only like $10 to $12, depending on where you purchase it from. 10 to 15, whatever. I recommend trying to purchase them off of Troll Toad when they have them in stock. I think they sell them for like 12. I'm not sure, to be completely honest.
They were at 15 the other day.
Well, 15. It's a lot better than considering what it used to be. It used to be like a $60 to $80 card. So.
Try like 180, buddy.
That's like when it first came out, though.
Try for most of the time that it's been out.
The card did drop to like $80
when they announced the reprint.
Anyway, the card was really expensive. It's not that expensive anymore. So this is going to be the money card of the deck, and I'm pretty sure you can trade for them. People are going to have a lot of copies of this card, and they're probably going to want to get rid of them. So if you want to trade for them, go for it. I know I saw vendors at a regional selling the card for like $12 a copy. That's not bad considering what I've seen it go for.
They had them at 10 for a while.
Yeah, they drop cards like toward the end of the day because they try to get rid of them. So wait toward the end of the day before you buy cards at a vendor because they usually drop the prices toward the end of the day. Allure, it comes common. There's really no excuse not to run this in the deck. This is just obvious stuff. 2 MST, I personally feel that 3 is overkill, but that's my opinion. And a heavy. All this stuff comes common right here. Dark Hole, Book Hole, it's Book Hole. Book of Moon is common. Black Whirlwind. How much is Black Whirlwind worth common?
Common? Like 50 cents?
50 cent common. Yeah, I know it comes super, but
which is beautiful though.
Why do you want to run a super if you're trying to make a cheap deck? Foolish Burial, you don't have to run Foolish Burial. Seriously, the only reason I have this in there is because you're running 2 value. So, 3 Icarus. It's at 3.
That is a completely obvious
It's
card.
at 3. Abuse it while you can. Threatening is good this format because it's chainable to heavy and MST. Bottomless is a given. I mean, if you can't get deep prison, bottomless. So
bottomless better anyway.
I mean, yeah, bottomless is. It's situational. Mirror Force, it's common. Come on. Torrential, Solemn is common. So if you're just getting back into the game, All these cards that we've shown you out of the trap lineup is common. Even the Solemn is common. Easy to get. Very easy cards to get. This just came out in a recent structure deck. Not a starter deck, structure deck. Don't take that the wrong way. Trap deck shoot.
Don't take that the wrong way.
Yeah, because the starter deck just came out and people probably confuse that with a structure deck, and
oh, they're a bunch of fucking dumbasses.
you're not stupid. You just haven't been playing.
No, they're fucking dumbasses.
Trap deck shoot. Alright, now we're going to go over the extra deck. Here we go. Leviathan, it's seriously worth $1 to secret rarities. It's worth like $1 to $2. You don't have to run Grinosaurus, but if you're really into running X-Seeds, run it. It's only in here because this is part of my own extra deck. So, Zenmeister, again, it's worth $1. This is where you're going to blow most of your money at. Now,
it's $4.
This is a super rare version of the card. Will said it's $4.
$4.
This is a gold rare version. Apparently, it's $4 too.
Like $4.
Armor Master's worth like $4. I mean, that's seriously going to be the most money you spend for the extra deck.
Well, and Stardust.
Now, you can buy Stardust rare, but
Stardust rare.
we only have 2 at the moment because we had like 3, but a friend of ours is Dylan. He's using the other one. Now,
no, he's not. The other one we have is just beat to hell.
No, Dylan has a gold rare one. His extra deck.
Really?
Yeah. So you're normally in a Blackwing deck, you're gonna want to run 3 Arm Wing and 2 Armor Master, or just 3 Arm Wing, 3 Armor Master. Either way, you want to have at least 2 of this guy and 3 of Armed Wing.
Wait, we had 4?
Yeah, we had 4.
Oh,
the other one just looks like shit because it's been eaten. Stardust, now it varies because he comes Secret, he comes Ultra, he comes Ghost, he comes Rare, he comes Super. Does he come Common?
He becomes every rarity except Common.
He's probably gonna come Common someday. Anyway, the card's like what?
$6.
$6. That's easy. Now, Black Rose is a little more expensive, but you don't have to use it. It's like a $20 card.
I don't know, maybe not 20.
It might have dropped. When we started playing again, the card was like $20.
Like
you don't have to play the card. A monk from what the hell? How am I going to word this correctly? I don't care what other people say. You don't have to play Black Rose. You don't have to play Tour Guide. You don't have to play Tengu to win. You don't have to do it. I don't care if somebody says, oh, if you're not running Tour Guide, you're losing. Oh, really? I don't run Tour Guide in my deck, and I'm doing just fine.
It's pretty much just poker.
He doesn't run Tour Guide, Tengu, or anything in his deck, and his deck is just doing just fine. In fact, his deck pisses me off. Alright, Scrap Archfiend, fairly easy, great replacement for Black Rose. No, it doesn't have the same effect, but it is a level 7, and it has 2700 attack. Great replacement. How much is it worth?
What?
Scrap Archfiend.
Like, less than $5.
Less than $5. It comes Super and Ultra. Psychic Life Transfer, a great 7-star replacement. It's worth like 75 cents, not even that.
Maybe $1.
Less, maybe $1, something like that. And then you don't have to run this card, but it's a great card to have if you need a level 5 and you can't get hold of us. What is it called?
Magical Android?
Magical Android or Catastor, especially Catastor.
Or Hyper Librarian.
Or Hyper Librarian. You don't have to have those cards either, by the way. They're nice, but, you know. Anyway, it's called Vortex of Whirlwind, and it's like...
Whirlwind?
I said Whirlwind.
No, you said Whirlwind.
Man, my fucking family's from the north. Get over it.
Yankee bastard.
So, basically, it only works with Wing Beast, so there's no point trying to get in if you're running another deck. Unless your deck runs Wing Beast, then by all fucking means, go for it. But... he's just an easy card to get out with the Blackwings, and he's level 5, so... I mean, the deck's fairly easy to make, and... I don't... It doesn't... You don't really need a side deck either. I mean, yeah, well, if you're gonna play tournaments, try and make a side deck, but you don't have to have one. It's... If you're just playing for fun, and you want a deck that can at least stand a chance, you know, this is something you can just throw together. It's cheap, you know...